We are looking for Web3 jobs, you and me. I'm a community member at Meta Intro, a dedicated Discord server to help people just like you and just like me find a Web3 job. And they have everything there, whether it's technical, non-technical, from Rust engineers to community managers and moderators. I'm interested in becoming a community manager this very year. It's the beginning of 2023, and this is the year it happens. Join me on my journey of exactly how I do this. Now, I do have some experience in blockchain, and I will be explaining it to you because hopefully you're going to see a lot of similar things in our journeys as we try to secure those really, really cool positions. Because finding a cool job, it's a little bit like falling in love. You know, you want it to be perfect, you want it to be ideal. We really want to enjoy the job that we're going to work for, and the company too, and exactly what it's about. I'm not interested to work just anywhere. I want to work for somewhere cool that I really like. I'm going to be sharing with you my skills and experiences and everything that's happening along the way in this dedicated series over the next couple of months until I secure that super cool job. Now, I do have an advantage because Meta Intro, they will be helping me, for example, with some coaching by looking at my CV, helping me to maximize and optimize my resume and skill set, in addition to the interview process also. All links are in the description box below, so be sure at the end of the video to check that out. By the way, my name is Richie. You can find me on Twitter and Discord. I'd be more than happy to share my experience with you if you'd like to contact me directly. And as I've said, I'm looking for a community manager job. So what's my situation now? I've been working for just a couple of years now for a blockchain game, a play to earn game. I'm their global marketer, and so I do have a lot of experience, you know, making social media content, for example, managing the different media channels, making those posts, editing documents, facilitating the needs of the core team, and communicating them towards the community also. In addition, I have experience as a community moderator as well and making videos as a content creator. Where I would like to go from here, I joined the Meta Intro Discord server because I, like you, I was looking for a Web3 job and I really wanted to see what was out there. Thank you guys so much because it's given me so much more exposure in that Discord server to the different jobs that are happening there. And hey, there are a lot of different jobs and the competition is fierce. Especially now we're in the bear market and it is significantly harder to get a job because there's less money to go around, and a lot of people, they actually kind of say that they're recruiting, but I don't really know if they are. You know, very often we can see a job advertisement on anywhere. That could be on LinkedIn or dedicated websites, and you know, you apply to them and you feel like you're strong and you would at least expect some kind of an answer back, but no one gets back to you. Well, maybe it's because they're just kind of keeping up appearances that yeah, they're strong and they're going and they're hiring, but really they're not. And so, where am I now? I started by signing up to the premium version of LinkedIn, and by the way, I didn't feel that that really had any significant value. I was still putting out a lot of different job applications, and what I was receiving back, it was just not what I was looking for. I don't think that having a premium subscription on, for example, LinkedIn is going to significantly help you. I think that by staying active is a very positive thing. Of course, keeping up content, discussions within the community, but also Meta Intro, they do have a dedicated event that they take place from time to time where you can jump in and they talk about the LinkedIn and how to maximize the use of your profile and that platform too. In addition to LinkedIn, I'm also registered on several different websites specializing with Web3 jobs. And they do advertise from time to time an array of different community managed jobs and moderation jobs and growth hacker jobs, and you know, they all kind of are interconnected. Actually, I'd be more than happy to get something like a social media manager job also, because the lines there, they do kind of blur. So everything I do on this journey, I'll be sharing it with you right here. Let's take a look at some of the things that I've applied to so far. So just yesterday I applied to a company called Gnosis, and if you take a look at my cover letter, it is general. You know, it's a kind of one size fits all because generally they do kind of ask the same things. However, I do, as you can see, leave some blank spaces where it allows me to put in some specific information, for example, company names, and then anything that they might have asked. If you see at the end here of the first paragraph, I can just add some extra information there. As we go through those different job requirements, let's take a look at some examples here. The requirements, they do tend to change from one place to another. There is no kind of, one set standard that everyone's looking for from a community manager. Some are kind of focusing more on maybe social media skills. Others are looking more at kind of that growth hacker, maybe content creator, and some are looking at maybe, for example, Discord wizards. Something that I was recommended by Meta Intro actually, which to get into, was actually the Discord Academy. Going into the moderation academy, they do have, and by the way, it's free for everybody, so you can just jump in there, and it will teach you some of those core skills of how to run a Discord server. Everything from, running bots to setting up the channel, becoming familiar with the whole UI itself. I'd strongly recommend that. I've just started it myself. I'm just a few hours into it, so I'll be sure to share that with you too in the coming weeks and months, how I get along there. Another pitfall that I find it constantly pop-ups. Me, I'm from London, I'm from the UK, but I'm living in Turkey. And before here, I was living in Vietnam. So I like to be internationally mobile. I do need remote work, and I mean remote in the truest sense. So maybe what I'm looking for is something like this, where it says, freelance, remote job, and it really can be done from anywhere with zero requirements. A lot of the remote jobs that I'm looking for or that I've seen, they do say remote. However, they do want you to be, for example, a citizen in the United States, or to be a resident there, so that probably because of tax purposes, it doesn't matter. I am not eligible. Are you having this problem too? We are looking for then even a smaller number of available jobs. On a final point, what can make us really attractive as community managers? I'd love to know what you think. Please let me know in the comment section below, because I do believe we are all here learning together. However, from my side, I have a sneaky suspicion that being a content creator can add serious value. If you are very good at things like search engine optimization, and if you can have a good following, if you have a lot of followers on maybe Twitter or YouTube, then that can really help with your applications. A lot of applications, they do ask for your LinkedIn page, your Twitter profile, and maybe some other social media too, for example, Facebook. As we've just seen on Gnosis, they also asked for my Facebook page, which is kind of, that's kind of anti-Web3, it's very Web2. They do ask for these socials. And so if you can demonstrate a very large following, then I think this adds serious value. However, it can't only be that, because there must be some kind of entry-level positions too. And I think maybe some more of the technical side as well. Like I said, running bots, being able to manage a Discord server, and also being very active. I think that's extremely important. That's from my perspective. Let's find out. I am applying like mad. My aim is to apply to at least 2 to 3 jobs every single day. And hopefully we're going to be successful very, very soon. Everything that I'm doing along the way, I'd love to share it with you. Take a look at my CV. I'll be sharing my cover letter as well. If it works, hey, take it. Copy, paste, make it your own, add your own signatures there, because I'm all for that. My next steps in the coming weeks, I'm just gonna continue applying. However, I'm gonna be a little bit more cautious now. I think I'm gonna go back to the beginning. I am going to take a good, strong look at my resume and CV, because I think that maybe there's something missing there. Maybe I'm not presenting things in the best way possible. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to contact Meta Intro and I'm going to give them my CV, and you can do that too, by the way. I'm more than happy to listen to anyone's suggestions on anything that you have to recommend. Maybe you are a community manager already. Hey, what could I do better? Any advice that you could give, I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not a community manager, but you would like to be also, share your experiences too, because I'm absolutely sure that we can definitely learn from each other. Everybody, this has been fun. My name is Richie. We'll be seeing you in the next one.